was on a dark and foggy night. No, it wasn't.
The whole thing got started. We played a kind of a VIP celebrity party at a horror convention called Texas Frightmare Weekend here in Texas.
My manager was walking around and heard them playing, and he thought they were so incredibly cool, and he came over and said, "You have to meet these guys. They're so perfect and like up your alley, so to speak." And I was like, okay. So I didn't get the chance to see them play, but he was just raving about them. He said, "You guys have to do something together."
It kind of throws it out there. "Hey, you guys should write me a new theme song, you know." And I'm like, man, sure, you know, that'd be awesome.
I thought they would be perfect because, you know, for years and years, people have known that song Elvira, the country and western song, which personally was not so much my cup of tea, but every time I go somewhere, there's always at least one drunk guy in the audience going, "Elvira," you know, and I'm like, oh my God.
You know, that was that. We said, man, all we got to do now is record it and shoot a video.
The song was completed and it carried over into them wanting to make a music video, and they contacted me and, you know, asked if I would direct it, and I said sure, of course.
I mean, the first guy I thought of was Grizz Grimley, because we had done a song for him that went with his Cannibal Flesh Riot movie.
I had no idea he directed stuff. I think when he told me about it, I said, "Oh, I know some great directors." He goes, "I'm directing it, hello." And I was like, oh my God.
You know, I looked around for places to shoot, and that was a problem because, you know, just with the budget, I couldn't find anything that was really within our means. And Cassandra mentioned doing it at the Magic Castle, and I was like, yeah, that's a great idea, but, you know, what are the chances of that happening?
Well, we really lucked out getting the Magic Castle to shoot in. It's one of my favorite places, of course, in Hollywood. And over the years, I've worked there a bazillion times. I mean, really, since the early 80s.
The Magic Castle was really great to work with, and really supported us on this. And, you know, thankfully Cassandra, she made that all happen.
2 hours sleep, we get up. I mean, way earlier than any of us ever get up for anything. But, you know, we were kind of pumped on adrenaline, and I think everybody else was excited to do it. You know, I mean, hey, we're going to have Elvira come on the set today.
Cassandra was amazing. Anyone who knows her has great things to say about her.
She was involved in the shoots, doing every crazy thing that Grizz wanted her to do. You know, practically, she was basically doing her own stunts.
I had to consistently tell her to fall down on her ass, and over, and I was like, okay, that was good, but let's do it again.
And she was a total sport and did it every time, you know. She's beautiful, you know, a lifelong fan, you know, just lost my train of thought.
You know, I used to watch her growing up. Most people had, so it was amazing to actually be there and doing something with her.
That was her original couch from the TV show set. I'm sitting in the Macabre-mobile next to Elvira. He brought all that together and just, you know, busted ass, really.
I was impressed with his professionalism. I thought he was just this tattooed freak. Little did I know he was really had it together.
I mean, we were all kind of amazed that we were able to pull off all the shots that Grizz wanted to do. If you've ever seen the old show Hee Haw, that's where the idea came from for the horror show, as Grimley called it.
All of our budget was pretty much spent. We ended up shooting all the variety show in my garage. We woke up early in the morning, ran everything out of the garage, and then we had to set dress this and make it look like a country variety stage, all within a matter of hours, and then shoot them performing on the stage.
We were going to do the the zombie shoot at night, and it's only a few seconds in the video, but it definitely felt it was worth it. Kind of a full cheek kind of a zombie look to it, and that's what he was going for, and just a total transformation.
Another thing that I think all of us remembered from the Hee Haw show was that they would do like these cornfield jokes.
I was getting zombie makeup, and I come out of the house, our trumpet player's shirtless, with sunglasses on, playing a blind guy, coming up out of the corn. I'm like, dude, what is this, I don't know how you get from Mistress of the Dark to that, but man, that's entertainment.
Well, obviously, Elvira, Ghoultown, and Grizz Grimley have a lot in common because they all live in the ghoulie world. I have a feeling the fan reaction to this video is going to be really good because we screened it at Spooky Empire in Florida for a big crowd. Grizz was there, Ghoultown, and myself, and the fans went crazy. They loved it. They freaked out.
I think it's gonna be really kick-ass.
I talked to Lyle and the band about this, and we decided to release this. When we were all done, let's really put a lot of material together, and let's release a limited edition DVD.
Then Grizz came up with the concept to do a variety show shoot that was, going to be part of the Mistress of the Dark video, but we could expand that to go back where you can view more variety show performances as if we had been on this actual show. And just a brilliant idea, and it was a way to kind of bring in more content instead. How are you going to sell a DVD with one video on it? We need content to it, and if we're gonna do this, let's do it big.
Fucking check, please. Cut that shit.